deploy them there, and we've almost got a full line of troops set up. But I want more than just that. In any case, the conquest of Anatolia. We have destroyed the last remnants of the Turkish state, and finally put the sick man of Europe in his grave. Our troops patrol the streets of Ankara and the ancient city of Constantinople. However, we can't remain as occupiers forever. A decision will have to be made in regards to the future of the Turkish people. We could remain as occupiers, but it would give us more dissent, and there is probably, yes, more than a little unrest. So that is going to be a problem. One I'm not willing to continue screwing around with. I will allow the formation of a Turkish Republic, as it seems to be the optimal solution. But, as I said, our next target will be Kurdistan. We'll again get about 8% dissent when we declare war. But I'm not really bothered about that. Because we want to continue to set up our puppets around here. For a couple of reasons. One, I think having lots of puppets under my rule is neat. And two, I think that they will be handy if they have time to build up a somewhat decent number of divisions under their control. I think they'll be useful when it comes to fighting the war against Germany. I've never really played a game where I have a large number of puppets under my rule. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's see. Russia controls Constantinople. Today is the most glorious day, for it marks the final occupation of Constantinople by Russian troops. The dream of generations upon generations of Russian statesmen has finally come true. We now control the Bosphorus Straits and the sea routes between the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. From Petrograd to Vladivostok, all true Orthodox are celebrating the liberation of the city of Constantine. We could either say, glorious news, and just celebrate, or formally annex the city. Formal annexation will give us a bit of belligerence and some dissent. I'm not bothered by that, actually. I want to formally annex it. $121 belligerents, though. It's not a lot, but it's not a small amount either. Maybe I should just give it over to the Turkish Republic, though. We are getting a good chunk of dissent from holding on to those territories. Something to consider for later, I guess. For now, Kurdistan, give me territory. They refused. Not happy about this. Kurdistan, that was my generous request that you hand over what is ours by right. Oh, we can establish a puppet state. Now it's time to take care of this a little bit. $25 out of 30. Mass-produced penicillin. And is done. We're fighting in the desert a lot lately, so I am going to research desert equipment. See if that gives us any edge whatsoever. I'm going to massively increase the number of infantry that we're producing over there, as well as one motorized line and one tank line. They're going to get a stupidly big increase, so that we'll have basically an infinite number of troops to throw at them. Okay, we need to increase our consumer goods a little more. Try to fix that problem. (1942) cavalry is done. I'll get 1944 logistics, I think. Again, improving our supply line so that I don't do the embarrassingly stupid thing of losing a war because of bad supply lines. Yay, Zemstvot, go fund those hospitals. I'd like less dissent. Practical turbojet engine, which should mean I can now research the type of research rocket interceptors, or turbojet interceptors, that's what they're called, my bad. Dogfight experiment doctrine. So then, research fighter ace initiative. So better attack for our fighters when we eventually build them. I really should start building some fighters to try and get something resembling air superiority over Germany when we go to war with them. I doubt we'll actually have air superiority, but getting close at the very least would be nice. Alright, we've waited long enough. Declare war on Kurdistan. And then attack. On all fronts. Fortunately, unlike what is the case, unlike what was the case when we were going up against Turkey, Kurdistan is a very small country. So this will likely be a pretty quick one. Quick being a relative term, of course, because we still have to win all the battles. Goodbye, agitator. As I was saying, we still have to win all the battles, but it shouldn't take me so long because they're constantly taking territory and having territory taken. so we won't be in the middle of what's essentially a giant elastic band this time around. Capital ship escort is done. Naval doctrine of combined arms. Conservatives propose reforms. Economic reforms. Actually, I'm fine with the present system, and I don't want more dissent. So, maintain the present system. I don't see anything wrong with our current central planning / free market system as it is. Fighter Ace Initiative. You are done. Night strafing doctrine, night bombardment run. So I'll start researching more types of air doctrine to give me an edge. And Mosul is ours. They are now annexed. I'm probably going to hand all that territory over to Turkey, just because I cannot be bothered to try managing it. Yep, I think I will. Open diplomacy. I would like some trade agreements, the 18th. No, it's open negotiations we want. Provinces. Der es Zor. That's one. Let's see. El Khamisi. That's it. Mosul. Arbil. And I have no doubt I am butchering the pronunciation on all of these. Kirkuk. Have all of those. Makes my life a good deal easier. And Bursa and Izmit. I also want to give them. Actually, no. I'm gonna hold on to this region, even if it does mean a little bit of dissent. Other guys here. I'm redeploying everyone from this particular campaign over to Poland. Then I'll reorganize them. And we're going to start preparing for our war with the German Empire. Germany has been on their throne of dominance, for lack of a better word, for far, far too long. And it's time we kicked them off it. It is high time we kicked them off it. So we need to get our lines of troops that we're going to be deploying against Germany in order. I think as we get 2 or 3 lines of about 10 divisions per province, and so along what's going to be our front line, then we'll be in a good position to declare war. And Siam and Japan will be more than able to take care of Germany over in the Far East. So I don't think we have to worry about them over there. They can just watch as we yoink everything from them. But I would very much like if we could integrate Poland before we did that. But that's proving to be something of a difficult task. It's going to be a long one, that's for sure, because the Polish really do not want to be integrated into our country. And we want to integrate them. So this is proving to be something of an uphill battle to integrate Poland into Russia. But I think our declaration of war against Germany will probably end up happening within about a year's time. Though I could be off about that. I'm hoping that's the case. We will probably tear through the Austro-Hungarian Empire with no trouble, as it's basically Austria, Hungary, and Bohemia. And all those countries are pretty damn small. And their army doesn't appear to be much of a challenge. I'm probably going to crush them with little difficulty. Provided, of course, Germany doesn't send soldiers to help us out, which they probably will. Wow. This is kind of insane. Germany has had the French mainland under occupation for what, about 5 years now? Quite astonishing, really. But in any case, I have been recording this for a decent chunk of time now, and I think this is a good spot to call an end to this particular recording session. So, thank you very much for watching my Let's Play Kaiserreich as Russia. Next time, we will probably be continuing our preparations for war against Germany. I think I'm going to draw a halt to any further expansion into the Middle East, at least for the time being. Because I think we have enough puppets for now. And I don't really want to go to war with anyone down here, because if I declare war on any of these people, then I will have to fight all of them. And that's going to be a pain. But in any case, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.